know it's been a long and somewhat frustrating season for you. What does it say for you guys to rally around in the last 5 games and secure a playoff spot?
No, I guess if we do anything right, that's when our back's against the wall. We figure things out, and we did. It showed the character of this team that we knew all along we should have been a playoff team. We just had to figure out how to play the game the right way, and I thought we did that at the right time.
Was there any sort of nerves or frustration at all early in the game, given Atlanta was resting a lot of guys who struggled early?
Yeah, I think we were a little antsy. I for sure was antsy. Just knowing that it's a team that we should beat, and we kind of got outside of ourselves to start out. But we didn't panic. We didn't panic. We knew it was a game we should win. We didn't get on ourselves too much, or we didn't allow them going on runs and them scoring. At the end of the day, they're basketball players and they're professionals too. The guys that are on that floor. So we just had to do our job, and that was score more points.
It's a regular season award. Your regular season is finished. Do you believe you've done enough to be on an All-NBA team?
I hope so. We got a couple guys that so-called have been ahead of me who have, other guys on that list. I've been trying to lead and do it on both ends this whole season, and hopefully they take that into account, and especially closing this year out, get us in the playoffs. They take that into account. So I'll make it. I do. If I don't, so be it.
Paul, you played probably the best basketball of your career since the beginning of March. Do you have to take it up yet another level to have a chance in the playoffs, and do you have another level?
Of course. There's always another level to get to. It's just going all out. Every possession, every play, whatever it takes. Wherever it takes. And I'm confident going into the playoffs. I can get to that next level.
How do you guys beat the defending champions?
We approach them as any other game, any other team. We can't look at it as the Cavs and be worried that games are going to be slanted off of that. We got to go out and challenge them. We got to play them, straight up. It's going to be tough. They've been struggling of late, but still one of the best teams in this game and have one of the best players in the world. So it's going to be a fun matchup. I'm looking forward to it. If you ask me, it's who I wanted to match up against, and we're excited. We're excited for this.
Paul, is this now really where you guys find out what this team really has accomplished this year, how much you really have grown, if there's been the progress that you hope to see?
Yeah, well, we just keep playing how we've been playing. We went there and challenged them well, gave ourselves a chance to win. We just match them straight up. We'll have a good shot. But it'll tell a lot. It'll tell a lot of where we are and what improvements we need to make going forward.
And as far as Lance goes, obviously, his effect has been obvious these last 5 games, but has he come back in any way? I mean, people use the word humbled because of what he's been through. It doesn't seem like humbled would apply with Lance. Is he different, mature? Is there any difference in what he is now as to the guy that left here?
Yeah, he's humbled. He's humbled. The thing that works for him here is everywhere he went, he wasn't allowed to be himself. He's been himself ever since he's been here, and he's comfortable. We're all comfortable with him being him. He's different. He's the oddball, and you need that. Man, you need that. You need a guy that's energetic, who's live, who's going to stir the pot. We work very well off one another. And again, I think that's really what it's been. He's bounced around. Not many guys or not many teams have given him a chance. It's they think it's baggage coming with Lance. You got to allow a person to be themselves.
Paul, what is it about the culture around here that allows Lance to be able to be himself?
Well, I think it's just everyone. Day one he came here, right away. Lance was Lance. You know, he came out, he was aggressive, looking to make plays. That's him. Everywhere he's went, it's kind of be a star there that needs the ball, that's demanding of the ball, and he couldn't find his way. Here, we need him to have the ball, and you know, again, he's comfortable. We're comfortable with him having that ball, and he makes the right plays.
Winning 5 ball games down the stretch, what does that do for your confidence, and how do you approach this next series, knowing that you have the capacity to win ball games like you've done here lately?
You know, it just comes down to, again, not looking at this team as the number 2 team, or it's the Cavs, or it's the LeBron's team. You know, they got to come out and play us same way we got to come out and play them. You know, it's going to be a dogfight. And again, we're ready. We're ready for this. We're playing great basketball right now. Everybody has a clear understanding of what needs to be done, and individually what they need to do. So, man, we're ready. We're ready for this.
Paul, you always look forward to the big stage. Well, you guys open the playoffs and it's on ABC because of the Cavs. What will that mean?
Ooh, no ABC. It's nice. But you know, it'd be fun. You know, it's fun. You know, I love the playoffs. Love playing on the biggest stage, and you know, it'll be great going up against you know, LeBron again.
Speaking of going up against LeBron, that's obviously a matchup you're familiar with. Is he a different player now as opposed to the last time you played him in the playoffs? And if so, what are those differences?
I'm not really sure you can put differences on LeBron. You know, he's been phenomenal his whole career in this league. And, you know, it just seems like he's, for as smart as he is, he gets smarter and smarter. So it'll be a chess match. You got to outwork him, you got to outplay him, you got to outthink him. And, you know, it's a tough question because I'm not really sure what differences he brings, or you know, how much better he's gotten. The guy's already good, so we'll see. We'll see.
Paul, given the ups and downs of this season, the way you all have ended it, are you playing as best as you possibly can going into the playoffs?
No, I can play better.
As a team?
Oh, yeah, we can play better. We for sure can play better. Given a night like tonight, you know, we didn't jump on them or really put this team away early like we should have. You say the same for the game in Philly. You know, that was games that we needed to jump on them and put them away, and kind of send a message around the league. We didn't do so. We made both of those games tough until the end. So there's always room for improvement.